Well, Gina Perry paid out an $84.40 winner yesterday. She has a horse in the last race, the finale. I know the number 7 horse. Keith Fustel has that one as his value play of the day. Let's see how that plays out in the finale here on Friday Racing at the Maryland Jockey Club.
And they're off. Oh boy. Oh boy, goes right to the front. California goes on the outside, right there at the rail. Here's last second Louis. Last second Louis up to take the lead. From Oh boy second, and California Ghost is racing in third position. Long Live now down to the inside. Pass to the outside now by Rush into the circle. Rush into the circle moves all the way up to second as they journey round that turn. Also improving is Sways in My DNA is next. Long Live now is settled about 7 from the speed. A lot of sense is followed by Should Have Been Gone, and Spiritual Ghost trails the field. 13 lengths will cover front to back. On this good going, last second, Louis settled into a steady beat up front from Rush into the circle. Oh boy is racing in third position as they move now past the 5 ace pole. Not much challenge for last second Louis. Last second Louis from Rush into the circle. Second, oh boy down to the inside is racing in third position. It Sways in My DNA. Here's a lot of sense now trying to get underway. A lot of sense begins to improve. 5 from the front. California Ghost and Should Have Been Gone, and back to Long Live Now and Spiritual Ghost. 3 furlongs from the line, and last second Louis still there as Sways in My DNA bids stoutly on the outside to second, and a lot of sense up there. 3 wide to make 3 across the track, and driving is Oh boy in fourth, followed by Should Have Been Gone in fifth. Top of the stretch suddenly wide open. Sways in My DNA, a lot of sense up on the outside. Coming at last second, Louis is battling toward the inside. Still 3 chances. Out of the center of the track, Should Have Been Gone is picked up fourth. Oh boy fades off the scene down to the final furlong. A lot of sense, but last second Louis is resilient at the rail. Last second Louis lost the lead but tried to come back on the inside. Right there with a lot of sense, nose to nose. A lot of sense. And last second Louis Should Have Been Gone. And then Sways in My DNA. Thoroughbreds LLC. Winning trainer Jose Corrales. 3-year-old bay gelding A Lot of Sense by Golden Sense. Out of Resi by Langfure. Bred in Maryland by Barack Farm Dino's Thoroughbreds LLC. Official. And they're off. Thundara's Lost coming to a narrow lead early from Crone, and T Rose has speed on the inside. Bay Street up forward to the far outside there, the Blue Silks. Here goes Bay Street on the outside up to even terms with Thundara's Lost into the first turn run. T Rose racing down to the inside, Crone the outside. They're followed by Magic in the Park, who's racing in fifth position. Intel Agent, Exotic Cats worked over to the rail in the back of the pack with Cookie Bank trailing the field. Bay Street, eager leader out there, has a head in front from T Rose. The great out of the inside. Crone is in third, and Thundara's Lost on the inside of Crone. They're just 2.5 lengths off the leaders now. So it's T Rose, Bay Street. T Rose ahead in front from Bay Street second. Crone and Thundara's Lost on the inside. Magic in the Park gets a tap to go on as they're a half mile from home. Back to Intel Agent, back to Exotic Cat and Cookie Bank. Drifting toward the center of the tracks, well back. Cookie Bank having some problems in the back of the pack's dropped out to last. Into the far turn, Bay Street, T Rose, Crone's the immediate danger now. Here comes Crone. Magic in the Park is moving from fourth position. Intel Agent, Thundara's Lost dropping back at Exotic Cat. They reach the top of the stretch now with Bay Street to catch. Crone now driven in second spot outside. Magic in the Park has just claimed third. Intel Agent tried to quicken toward the center of the course for a long left to go. Bay Street holding off Crone. Magic in the Park third and charging hard. And Intel Agent of the far outside. Here's Bay Street. Bay Street, Magic in the Park will be second. Crone third. Intel Agent and Exotic Cat. Minute 37. Race 2 official. $2 exacta $12.40, dollar trifecta $10.40. Here's Bay Street, jockey Jovian Toledo. Owned by Great Cross Stable LLC, trained by Katie Voss, 3-year-old bay filly by Mosler out of Zister by City Zip, bred in Maryland by Great Cross Stable LLC. Dollar Superfectus $75.30, double pays $15.40. Third race, number 1 Walkaway Joe, runs for a claiming price $5,000. Third race, scratch 459, Virginia Fuller, Caribbean, and Curlington. Fourth race, scratch 2 Overmuch, 3 Lisa's Palace, 8 King's Daughter. Fifth race, no changes. 20 minutes to race 3. And they're off. Patriotic Party as Space Odyssey sent up for early speed. Walkaway Joe at the rail. The gray is up against it in that flight too as they sort into the turn run. Million caught 4 deep around that first turn, and trailing the field is Transfer the Funds. Patriotic Party is the pacemaker on the good going. Leads at 3 parts of a length from up against it second, and Walkaway Joe third. Million on the outside of the clear from fourth, and Space Odyssey in a gap of 3 more lengths, and Transfer the Funds. Patriotic Party still that leader as they make that turn now. 6 furlongs left to go. Straightening away with the backstretch run. Patriotic Party leads at a half length. Up against it, Eager second on the outside. Walkaway Joe in a good spot. Another length and a half more is Million traveling in fourth position, and back to Space Odyssey and Transfer the Funds, the 2 in the back. A race past the 5 furlong mark. Patriotic Party from up against it. Walkaway Joe with every chance from there. Million battles along in fourth position, has now dropped some 5 off with speed. On the inside is Transfer the Funds and Space Odyssey. Only 6 lengths will cover them. Up against it takes the lead from Patriotic Party. Walkaway Joe is third, and Transfer the Funds advances now from fourth position round that far turn with the gray up against it to catch from Patriotic Party. Walkaway Joe up on the outside. Walkaway Joe taking aim and up against it. Transfer the Funds with a shot too as they move toward the top of the stretch now. Up against it, Walkaway Joe. Up against it by 2 from Walkaway Joe. Transfer the Funds coming around Patriotic Party, who continues to tire near the the inside. Up against it. Opens up. 5 lengths now for Walkaway Joe and Transfer the Funds and Patriotic Party and all the others. Space Odyssey, Million last. Down to the last furlong. Up against it and up against it. And Jerry on Toledo. They're bounding home with a 6-length advantage from Walkaway Joe and Transfer the Funds. Up against it. Up against it, clear at the end to Walkaway Joe, Transfer the Funds, Patriotic Party. But despite the odds, out of Manhattan Madam, by Not for Love, bred in Maryland by Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman, are Larry Johnson. 2 wins, jockey Jevion Toledo. $2 double, 12.20. 2 wins, jockey Jevion Toledo. $2 double, 12.20. Pick 3, $9.85. $2 exactly, $11.20. Trifecta, $21.20. Dollar Superfecta, $70.80. Fourth race, start of the Rainbow Pick 6. Carryover 1,698. Out to the turf for race 4. Scratch 2 Overmuch, 3 Lisa's Palace, 8 King's Daughter. Fifth race, no changes. Sixth race, scratch 4 Big Java, 8 Lovely Liza, 10 Getaway Palace, 12 Ice Cube Baby. In the seventh race, 5 Sunrise Journey. Chundi's in. Bold look. In a rough. Victory Badge, first away from the gate with Karina Nebula right there and Miss Celery in between horses. Wilma Flincher in no hurry will take back early and followed by Bold Look who's traveling mid-flight and then back to Lorraine over to the inside and Chundi is trailing the field. Miss Celery will set that tempo. Miss Celery up top round the first turn. Karina Nebula in close to 10 and Suda Pace in second. Victory Badge is third of the inside. Wilma Flincher is in fourth and so they're 3 lengths back and Bold Look and Lorraine on the inside and Chundi still last of them all. No change around that turn with Miss Ellery dictating terms at a moderate pace. Leads at a half length from Karina Nebula second. Victory Badge unhurried in third position. Wilma Flincher on the outside. Another 2 back to Bold Look and Lorraine. They're side by side. Have 5 to make up now and Chundi still last. It's Miss Ellery ahead in front from Karina Nebula as they run down the backstretch now. Length and a half more. Victory Badge, Wilma Flincher. Another 2. And Lorraine's on the inside trying to move up at 10 and followed on the outside by Bold Look at the 2 path and trailing the field is Chunji. Really no change at all. Into the far turn run with 3.5 furlongs left to go. Miss Celery, Karina Nebula there on the outside. Try to press on by. It's a length and a half more. Victory Badge and Wilma Flincher. Bold Look and Lorraine still side by side. They're 5 from the leaders as they reach the quarter pole in the top of the stretch. Chundi has to pick it up still. Turning for home. Miss Celery has to quick it up. And the outside is Karina Nebula still right there. Karina Nebula at the inside. Miss Celery. These 2 head to head. Coming off the inside is Victory Badge. Here's Victory Badge produced on the outside. Victory Badge is coming nicely in. Lorraine trying to come with late momentum in between horses, splitting rivals. One off the inside. It's Victory Badge just in front. Victory Badge, Karina Nebula, Lorraine. Victory Badge, Lorraine, Karina Nebula, and Bold Look fourth. Minute 52.51 in a minute 52.51. Exchange rate bred in Florida by Live Oak Stud in a minute 52.51. Exacta $63.20, trifecta $51.50. Dollar superfecta $133. $312 double $17.40. 50-cent pick $39.30. Twist set, last stop. And they're off. Winked and hidden cash on the outside. Miss Georgie with speed down to the inside. Twist set on the outside on the chase to make four right there. Length and a half apart. Genie in a bridle sent along there from fifth position. Turn on the charm on the inside. Ribbons in her hair. Six the hard way. Improves one spot on the outside and Bound by Destiny at the tail of the field. Not doing much. Into the turn. It's Miss Georgie a half in front. Twist set pushing hard to the outside. It's Winked right off the top pair from third position. And Genie in a bridle in between horses. Turn on the charm, ridden along for more on the inside. Hidden cash, six the hard way, one widest of them all. Ribbons in her hair, has 10 to make up, second to last position, and Bound by Destiny trails the field. Turning for home, Miss Georgie. Miss Georgie from Winked, who pops off the inside to try to make a run. Miss Georgie, Winked on the outside, these two, and Genie in a bridle to the center of the track, trying to pick up from third. Late in the game, down to the last furlong, it's Miss Georgie in front from Winked, and Genie in a bridle on the outside, but Miss Georgie is long gone now. Miss Georgie Toledo triple. Miss Georgie photo second. That's tight. Winked on the inside. Genie in a bridle. Another photo. Ribbons in her hair and turn on the charm. Official. Back-to-back wins for Miss Georgie. Javion Toledo triple today, owned by Michael Eisman, Earl Silver, Kenneth Fishbiden, Lacey Goddard trainer. Miss Georgie. $2 exacta, $12.80 trifecta, $20.40. Dollar superfecta, $91.20. Double pays, $20.20. Pick 3, $11.80. Pick 4, $32.15. Pick 5, $149.20. Sixth race jackpot super high, 5 race. Carry over 2,761. Scratch 4 Big Java, 6 Alas and Alack, 8 Lovely Liza, 10 Getaway Palace, 12 Ice Cube Baby, 13 Memento Me. Jockey change Andres Chavez. Andres Chavez on 13. Race 6, 22 minutes to post time. Rock. And they're off. Sassy Babe. Out of the gate first is Hustle for Speed. Sassy Babe, Tacky Lady. Gatita Suave's in the early firing line. And Gift of Gab is right up on the pace as well. Lady Serenity running in 5th position. Another 3 lengths back. Quick Power Nap. 7 lengths on the early speed. Backstreet Gal follows that at the rail. And Memento Me on the outside. 12 o'clock Rock is the trailer. 12 o'clock Rock last has 16 to make up into the far turn where it's Sassy Babe pouring on the pace. Leads it a couple of lengths. Sassy Babe's up top. From Gift of Gab just second, and Tacky Lady to the inside third. Lady Serenity 3 deep into the stretch. Gatita Suave is next, and Quick Power Nap trying to quicken up now for the final quarter of a mile. Racing to the inside is Quick Power Nap into the stretch, less than a quarter to go. It's Sassy Babe still there and just holding on. From Gift of Gab in second, Lady Serenity. Tacky Lady is next. Gatita Suave. Here comes Quick Power Nap on the outside. Late on the scene. Quick Power Nap way out of the center of the course. Gift of Gab. Quick Power Nap on the outside. Quick Power Nap grabs Gift of Gab. Quick Power Nap and Gift of Gab. Quick Power Nap, Gift of Gab. Gatita Suave may be third in the photo with Tacky Lady. Bunhead by Hard Spun, bred in New York by Stonebridge Farm, LLC. Running time 5.5 furlongs a minute, 3.40. Official Quick Power Nap. $2 exacta, $25, dollar trifecta, $39.90. Dollar superfecta, $136.30. 25, 169.10, 11, 7, 3, 213. Jackpot carryover $3,437.73. Double pays $14.60, 50-cent pick 3, $20.05. Seventh race, number 5, Sunrise Journey, blinkers on. Blinkers on the 5, Sunrise Journey. Eighth race, number 1, Choose a Country Girl, jockey Alexander Crispin, weight 122. 9 Una Luna, jockey Andres Chavez. Ninth race. In the gate. And they're off. Johnny Z from Albany and Karen's Notion firing out first. Is Back in the Woods moving along to third. Sunrise Journey. Factor it in on the outside. Factor it in is in the clear. And only 2.5 or 3 from the front. The 2 in the back. A Synergy Star and Greeley and Ben. They're 7 off the speed of Johnny Z from Albany into the turn. Ahead in front from Back in the Woods and Factor it in. Right off the speed in third position. 2 from the front. Sunrise Journey losing a bit of ground around that far turn. Then to the outside is Greeley and Ben. And Karen's Notion in between horses. Synergy Star has to pick it up from the back of the pack. With 2.5 furlongs left to go, Johnny Z from Albany Back in the Woods and Factor it in on the outside, now driven toward that leader, Johnny Z from Albany, who takes them in. Johnny Z from Albany, upper stretch, Factor it in, charging hard on the outside to try to get to even terms. Back in the Woods, Synergy Star is picking up from the back of the pack, has moved along into fourth with a furlong left to go. Factor it in, and a tough Johnny Z from Albany. Back in the Woods, Karen's Notion far outside, and Synergy Star, Factor it in. Johnny Z from Albany is run big second, and Karen's Notion in the photo with Back in the Woods. Hager. Minute 5.33 the time. On the track, good. Official, Factor it in. Hager. Minute 5.33 the time. On the track, good. $13.60 trifecta, $46.30. Dollar superfecta, $164.20. Double $16.60. Pick 3, $11.75. Pick 4, $42.80. 80 cents. 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 Eighth race, number 1, Tis a Country Girl. Alexander Crispin is a jockey, weight 122. Number 9, Una Luna, jockey Andres Chavez. Ninth race, 4, Great Call, jockey Geron Barbosa, and weight 124. 22 minutes to race 8. Out to the turf, the Dahlia course, rail 52 feet. Out, Red Pixie. And they're off. Sing Scat wasting no time. Feathers has early speed, and Summer at the Spa is right there, settling right off the early pace. And then it's back to In Anna's Quest. His Country Girl is only about 3.5 from the front, gone to the first turn run. And next is Anoint on the inside. Outside of Anoint comes Red Pixie, and then it's Jenny Highway racing to the back of the pack. Una Luna, and trailing the field is Color Crush. It is Sing Scat leading the way. A little pressure from Feathers there on the outside. Sing Scat half in front from Feathers in second, another 2, and Anna's Quest on hold, and a Forest Boyce in third position. And Tis a Country Girl down at the inside, and 4, Summer at the Spa is in fifth, Anoint racing in sixth position. Back to Red Pixie, Jenny Highway on the inside, Una Luna, and Color Crush trailing the field. About 15 lengths will cover front to back. Half mile left to go. Sing Scat is the leader, with Feathers putting some pressure on from the outside, and Anna's Quest asks for a little bit of run there from third now. Tis a Country Girl on the inside. Summer at the Spa is a close fifth, only 3 lengths off the pace into the far turn run. Anoint is next, just in behind that group. After that comes Red Pixie, Jenny Highway, and then Una Luna and Color Crush trailing the field. Sing Scat is the leader, top of the lane. Summer at the Spa, the immediate challenge there on the outside, and in between horses, and Anna's Quest is trying to kick on through from third position into the stretch. Sing Scat, Summer at the Spa. Here's Anoint. Anoint on the outside. Anoint's producing a big run center of the course, and Anoint's grabbed the lead from Sing Scat. Summer at the Spa, and Anna's Quest is next in fourth. Between horses, Red Pixie trying to move on very late, a 16th of a mile left to go. Anoint from Red Pixie. Anoint by 4, Red Pixie second. Una Luna was third. Sing Scat and Summer at the Spa. Kerry Bryan trainer. 5-year-old bay mare. Anoint by Temple City out of Warm Glow by Sky Classic. Bred in Pennsylvania by Jonathan Shepard. 1 minute 43.75 the time on the turf Dahlia course. Anoint in race 8. $50. Pick 3, $42.75. Again, a late scratch of 11. $2 exacta, $185.80. Dollar trifecta, $1,828.60. Dollar superfecta, 510, 93, $23,801.30. 14 minutes to race 9. Geron Barbosa on the 4. Great Call, weight 124. And they're off. Westar, I know, has early speed, and Great Call firing about the inside, so it's Great Call from I Know. Outside is Moonset on the move early, too. In between horses, Westar will settle after a good beginning. Bridge to Success. In between horses is Dowsing Ride. Great Costas racing about the 4-path run, Rocky Run Rail, and Senator Kelly has 7 to make up now heading into the turn, and trailing the field is the last Jumpstart. Around that turn they roll, pressured pace as Moonset's there on the outside, and now Moonset's going to glide out to the front. Moonset, great call down to the inside. It's 5 back. I Know is in third. West Star is next in fourth. The inside is Dowsing Rod ridden along for a little bit more. Great Costas is next. Senator Kelly's trying to work through between horses. Still 8 or 9 from the front at the top of the lane. The last jump start is out wide, followed by Rocky Run Bridge to Success. Into the stretch, Moonset by 5 and driven home. Moonset with West Star toward the center of the track. Here's Senator Kelly coming in the late run out of the inside. Senator Kelly closing little by little. Senator Kelly aims off that rail at Moonset. Senator Kelly on rushing on the outside. Senator Kelly going to make it close. Senator Kelly photo. Senator Kelly, Moonset, and then West Star in the last jump start. For the Elkstone Group LLC, trained by Brittany Russell. 4-year-old bay gelding by Bourbon Courage out of Kelly's Endeavor by Kodiak Cowboy. Bred in Maryland by official. Endeavor by Kodiak Cowboy. Bred in Maryland by the Elkstone Group LLC. With a Speaker of the House, Sheldon Russell aboard. $2 exacta, $29.80 trifecta, $94.60. Dollar superfecta, $443.70. Double pace, $31. Pick 3, $30.40. Pick 4, $103.15. Pick 5, $292.05. Pick 6, $310.08. Rainbow carryover, $2,732.28. First race post time tomorrow, 12:25. Stakes action tomorrow with live racing here at Laurel Park. We've had to cancel our San Isidro, Argentina simulcast action this evening.
And hopefully that was an exciting race day for you. We come back with some Saturday stakes action. Of course, first post is 12:25 for Veterans Day. I'm keying in on the 38 Go-Go in our last stake of Saturday here. And this is Callie Francois signing out for Maryland Jockey Club.